Hello YouTube, welcome to Mrs. Koi Style. My name is Kawana. I thank you so much for joining me here on my channel where I speak about style. I do some hauls, some reviews, and every now and again I sprinkle in a little bit of luxury. So if that is something that interests you, I certainly hope that you will continue watching today's video and consider subscribing to my channel and hitting that bell notification so that you never ever miss one of my videos. For some of you, hi, welcome back. I'm here. Thank you for coming back for another video. And for those of you who are tuning in for the first time, thank you so very much. Let's get into the topic of today's video. This video is for the person who's beginning their luxury bag purchase journey. For the beginners, the intermediates, the newbies, not because I'm an expert, but just because I like to talk. And if there's one thing I like to talk about, dang, it's bags. So no, I'm not an expert, but you know, I like to buy, I like to dibble, I like to dabble. And as I said, I like to talk. So I want to share with you some things that I've learned purchasing over time, as well as just yeah, exactly. What I've learned, what I've done, just what to do. We're going to go across about 6 categories. I'm going to attempt to be organized and we're going to get into it. You may see me put my glasses on here or there because I'm going to be referring to my little post-it notes. I don't really like to do the note thing. I like to just really talk to you all like I'm talking to my homies, like I'm talking to my homegirls. But at the same point, I want to make this informative, so I need to stay on track and just keep a couple of points to stay on topic. But let's have some fun and let's talk about it. What do you need to do? What do you need to consider before you start going out busting down your coin, 3,000 or better? I think bags right now, luxury bags are at least 4,000, but let's just say 3,000. But when you're spending that kind of money, what do you want to do? What do you want to avoid? How do you get it done? You know, let's get into it. First category, lifestyle. What's your lifestyle? Not the lifestyle you aspire to have. That's about goals and manifestation. I'm talking about reality-based, short-term, moving towards the future, towards the short-term future. What you doing? Where do you go every day? What do you do? Who are you seeing? Yeah, sounds like I'm being nosy, but I'm not. This is realistic. What is your lifestyle? Not the Instagram lifestyle, not the flossing, not the flexing. Where are you going and what are you doing? Are you going to work every day? Is that in a field where you can really dress up and be flashy? Do you need a bag to carry for your lifestyle that's practical or extravagant? Usually in the beginning, life is about practicality because you're still stacking that paper to be able to go out and buy things and enjoy your life. So do you need something practical, day to day, like a tote bag when you're investing money? Or do you need just a weekender? And how often do you go out on the weekend? Are you out there schmoozing? Are you out there mixing it up? Are you at a brunch and if you are at a brunch, what kind of bag do you want to carry to a brunch? You're going to sit it on a table. What if something spills? What if something happens? Like, you got to think about what you're doing, where you're going, who you're going to see, what you need to carry, all of the things. What is your lifestyle? So do you need do you need a teeny tiny bag, or do you need something bigger? What are you going to need? Where are you going? What you're doing? As I said, let's think about that. Let's also think about, when you think about your lifestyle, you want to think about cost per wear. So if your lifestyle kind of dictates that you're on a budget and you're managing your money, then you probably want something that you're going to use more often so that you drive down your cost per wear, correct? So what are you carrying every day? You probably need a medium to larger bag. Am I right? Let me know. What bag size do you need to suit your lifestyle? What's your lifestyle? Okay. Next up, as I mentioned, now that you've considered your lifestyle, where you're going, what you're doing, what you need to be carrying, that whole thing, what are you doing? You know, let's talk about size. There's this whole tiny bag energy, it's really cute, and certainly a tiny bag can accentuate your outfit. I think it's just like the icing on the cake, that extra accessory similar to like earrings or something. Tiny bags are really cute, but are they practical as an investment bag? And I know I'm sounding biased. You can already tell I'm not the tiny bag person, but are you the micro? Are you the small? Are you the medium? Or are you the large? What do you need to drive down your cost per wear, to know that you're using the bag and the bag is getting use? So first we had the lifestyle, and now we're going to talk about the size. Be realistic about your lifestyle. Be realistic then about what it is that you need to carry every day and the size bag that you're going to need to fit it in. Another point, just as I thought about it, it's not necessarily what you need to carry every day, because you may not carry the bag every day. You have to think about your lifestyle and where it is that you want this bag to fit into your lifestyle based on the cost per wear. Do you care how often you carry your bag or not? Next up, color. This is always a thing, because when I'm talking to my girls, they always say to me, oh, I need a pop of color. I love this color. I love that. My favorite color is pink, 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 pink. And it is. And I see a lot of my girls rocking that color, wearing that color, and looking fly in that color. Are you wearing that color or colors around pink often enough to justify having a bag every day that's in a sprinkle of color? Be it pink, be it yellow, be it green, be it orange, be it any of those Skittles and rainbows of color. Also with colors, colors is kind of a very large category, because color can also be a monogram. Many people gravitate towards certain fashion houses like Louis Vuitton when they are beginning their luxury bag journey. However, they begin to feel like, I can't carry monogram everywhere I go, because they feel like it may be too flashy, too noticeable when they're going into their work day and when they're doing certain things where they just want to be more low key. So that's what I'm saying about color. I'm talking about textures. I'm also talking about logos and monogram, and whether the monogram be Louis Vuitton, Fendi, Gucci. I'm Gucci with it, but whatever the monogram is, you can like it and think it's beautiful, but are you going to carry that throughout your lifestyle? I know you're noticing, like, Kawana, you're saying lifestyle so much, because lifestyle is a theme. Lifestyle is a theme when you're talking about size. Lifestyle is a theme when you're talking about color. Lifestyle is a theme when you're talking about what kinds of materials. It's all interrelatable. So color, material, and logos. What you gonna do? What you gonna choose? What suits, right, your lifestyle? And I'm not saying to go towards black or brown or any of those neutral colors. What is your neutral? What is the color that you need to be able to wear the bag, to use the bag, and realistically incorporate it into your wardrobe? What are you choosing? Color and size matter. You need to be able to match the two for sure. Color is really important, because when you want to incorporate something into your day-to-day, you want to be sure to say that, yes, I can wear this because this fits perfectly into my lifestyle. This fits perfectly into my, the reason that I want the bag. This fits into my weekend lifestyle. It fits into the colors that I'm wearing, and it also fits into my weekday style if it needs to. If the weekday and weekend need to overlap, then certainly you need something that's going to transition from the weekday to the weekend. And if it doesn't, just think about what it is that you're wearing on the weekend, because you don't want to have to go out and buy a whole new wardrobe just to match with your bag. Colors are beautiful. Get a color if that color matches up with your lifestyle. I'm not the one who's going to say get a black or brown bag. 100% not, because not everybody wears those neutral colors. That's not their zhuzh. That's not their thing. What's your color? What bag do you need to complement, accentuate, or fit into your color lifestyle? Size and color. Also, in thinking about colors, you want to think about material. I think that the Fendi sequin baguette is amazingly beautiful. As a starting out bag, if you get that bag in sequin, think about carrying sequin every day. Do you want to carry sequin everywhere you go? Are you going to get enough cost per wear out of a sequin bag based on your lifestyle and what you're going to do with it? If you think about something like a like a satin material bag, that's not very wearable on a regular basis. It can get stained or anything. So you want to think about the kind of leather or vegan leathers that you're going to use. Do you want to go for something more textured like a caviar leather, or are you going to get into something like a lambskin that is not quite as durable? You certainly want to think about the sort of material that you're using that is going to be more carefree. So that is a definite consideration, and that ties into color, because it's also, you know, it's whether the color fits and whether or not the materials fit. It's another consideration, something else to think about. Let's move it on. Next up, what's your preferred bag style? Like, what's your style? Do you like a structured bag, something, you know, that where the four corners are very tight, very together? Or do you like a more squishy bag, kind of like this one, more mushy, more slouchy, a hobo sort of style, kind of like this, something that's going to sit flush against your body? What is your bag style? What kind of style of bag do you want? Again, structured, or do you want something more squishy, mushy, more malleable? What's your style? Next category, your carry pattern. How do you like to carry your bag? Do you like to carry your bag top handle, like, you know, Birkin like? Oh, actually, wait, hold on. Do you like to carry your bag top handle, kind of like you would carry this? Do you like to carry your bag on your shoulder, you know, like this? I actually do not have a crossbody sitting here, but I'm going to insert something with a crossbody. Do you like to carry your bag crossbody? A consideration if you are going, when we talk about size, if you're going for a larger size bag, very often they do not crossbody, and if they do, I'm not really sure how it's going to look. If you're concerned about the way you look, and let's face it, I mean, who isn't concerned about the way they look? It can read as very awkward, kind of, not to say messenger styles are awkward, but it can read kind of awkward. So you want to be very careful about that. It's actually something that very many of my petite friends speak about when they say, I can't carry a really large bag because, you know, I'm 5'5" or under. It just doesn't look right for me. So, you know, just consider that your carry bag style: crossbody, shoulder carry, top handle, or even something, you know, with an option. Because this bag, this is my Fendi Toiture. I can carry it top handle, or I can carry it here on my shoulder, but it doesn't, oh, wait a second, it does crossbody. You know, it's something that you have to think about. How do you want to carry your bag? How's it going to, you know, how's it going to carry? What's your preference? Do you have, or even you might want to consider a backpack. I don't know if a backpack would make a great first bag. Maybe it would if you're already carrying a backpack. If that's something that you're already doing and you find that you do it regularly and you want to invest in a luxury backpack, then it makes sense for you. If you're someone who's going to work every day and you are already toting around a tote and you want to invest in a luxury tote, that makes sense. Now you're just going to think about the color or the material of that luxury tote. If you're someone who just wants a bag to carry on the weekends because you hopping on flights and jumping around and taking short trips, think about how that bag is going to wear when you're putting it under a seat on a plane or over in the overhead bin, which is when the material comes into play. So just think about how you want to carry your bag, and again, where you're carrying your bag. The whole thing, it comes, I told you, lifestyle is going to be a theme of interchangeability throughout the categories. So we have covered the categories, your lifestyle, and we have done that. I mean, we've exhausted that, correct? We talked about color and material. We talked about the style of bag, whether you want something structured, whether you want something malleable. We talked about how you want to carry your bag, be it on the shoulder, be it on the backpack, be it as a top handle. And we talked about cost per wear. This is certainly a factor. I think that this is a factor for, you know, anyone who thinks about their finances. And you may say that, why are you thinking about finances? If you have to worry about your finances, you shouldn't buy a luxury bag. That ain't me. I'm not saying to go into debt. I'm not saying to get myself together. I'm not saying that you should go into debt over buying a bag. I'm not suggesting that. I'm not saying that everyone has to have a luxury bag, but once you've gotten to a point where you feel like this is something I want to afford, this is something I want to treat myself to, this is something that I deserve, then absolutely you should have it. Don't let nobody get in your pockets. Tell them to get out of your pockets. This is up to you. This is what you want. But how do you make it make sense? And the way that you make it make sense is by considering the categories that were outlined in today's video. What are you going to use the bag for? Where are you going with the bag? How often you're going to use it? Because that drives down cost per wear. And in finances, we want to be able to justify our purchases. So if we bust down $3,000, $4,000 for a bag and you say, yeah, but I use that bag every day when I go to work, great. Or yeah, but I really deserve that bag because that's the bag that I want to carry when I'm traveling on the weekends, great. If you say that's the bag that I wanted to have because that's my weekend bag, I want to walk in with my Chanel mini flap when I'm going to a wedding, it's going to enhance my outfit when I'm going to brunch and chilling with the girl. But please be careful, especially for beginners. You have to know about bag materials, and a lot of things can be fixed. A lot of wearability, you can send it off to leather surgeons or to different places, or even the fashion houses have some sort of a warranty where you can go and have things replaced and fixed. But warranties last for a certain period of time. You really want to be careful. You want to take care of your bags, and you don't want to have to then start spending more money to maintain your bag. So that actually brings me back to Louis Vuitton. A lot of the Louis Vuitton bags have something on it called vachetta. It's kind of a cowhide leather, and that stains. It certainly wears over time and it becomes like kind of honey golden. But if it stains with water or any other sauces, materials or something, not materials, but like any kind of food or anything, if it gets in the rain, it gets like these blotches and splotches and stuff. Some people call them beauty marks. I call them stains. So you really want to know what you're buying. You want to know how you're going to be able to care for it. And if you want something that's carefree, then maybe that's not something you would buy. These are all things to consider when you are starting your luxury bag purchasing journey. I hope that you found these tips helpful. These are just certain tips that I picked up along the way. I've been purchasing bags for a long time. I'm going to speak to you all down the road about why I have stopped purchasing bags. I can speak about, if you would like for me to speak about why I stopped purchasing bags, let me know down in the comments. If you would like to see more videos about how to care for your bags, let me know down in the comments. If you have any questions about anything bag related, not because I'm an expert, but because, as I said, I like to talk. So anything you want to know, if you have any video ideas, please let me know. The direction of this channel is TBD, to be determined, but you know, I certainly enjoy being here. I certainly enjoy imparting some advice based on years and years and years of life. Whatever it is that you all want to hear, whatever it is that you all want to know related to purchasing, buying, the whole shebang bang, let me know down in the comments. I thank you all so much for watching today's video. Please do not forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Hit that bell notification. I'm not regular yet, meaning a regular posting schedule. I would like to get back there. Let me know you want me back there. So please remember that everything I shared in today's video and every one of my videos is me to a C. I thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.